half these females that look good on Instagram or social media or whatever, you notice they never do videos. They only do pictures because they have no personality and they're boring and they're regular. And you think you're somebody that you're not. And the girls that look half as good as you are funnier than you, is better than yours, head is better than yours. They make me laugh. They make me feel good while you're walking around like a stiff-ass mannequin because your makeup is dried up all day. Your ass is tight because you're taking shots and you ain't get a massage on it in a month and a half. Your titties is about to burst because they full of silicone. And I'll take a bitch that look half as good as you with a great personality that make me laugh and think this funny and has good sex.
And you pay all my bills?
I ain't say that.
Well, alrighty. Welcome to another episode of the Ladies Pitch Podcast. This is your favorite mommy, Haydee Baby.
And this is your girl, Dory.
What's going on, Dory? How are you doing, honey boo?
Good. It's been a good day.
You look fabulous. You look beautiful as usual.
Thank you.
I love that lipstick.
Me too.
What
it's
color
my
is
favorite.
it?
I don't know the name of the color.
It's matte.
Yeah.
It's matting. It's doing its thing right now.
Yay.
What's Saturday? Saturday night here in suburban neighborhood of Stratford. Quiet as usual. You hear nothing like New York City.
I know.
You don't hear a pin drop in this motherfucker.
Right. It's crazy. When we hear sirens, it's like,
right,
what's happening?
Like something's really got to be happening. It's like, wait, I heard like 2 cop cars in a row.
What's I know, right? That's like, whoa.
That's like probably a domestic dispute or something. I can see a lot of domestic disputes happening around here.
In Connecticut?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think that probably most of them.
I think, yeah. Because they be getting fucked up. These white people be getting fucked up around here.
And fight.
Yeah, and fight. Remember the time, I think this was sometime last year when you were doing Shipped and you went to go deliver beer and the guy was wasted, like white boy wasted. You remember?
No.
Of course. I don't know why I bother asking. I don't know why I bother, guys.
I don't remember that. I'm technically not supposed to give it to them if they're drunk.
Well, I mean, that's probably why you were restricted from doing shit. That's why you're probably not restricted from delivering anymore.
I don't remember that guy.
I do remember. Anyway, man, it's a Saturday night here, of course, recording another fabulous episode for you guys. We got some shit in store for y'all today. Been adding some shit to the docket all week, of course. Me and Dory send each other stuff all day long. So it's like, we be like, yeah, add this. Sometimes we add so much shit that we don't even bring it up on the pod. It's just like, yeah. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe before we get to the shits. Like, subscribe, share, review the podcast on all streaming platforms. You can find the Ladies Pitch on all streaming platforms and on Instagram at Ladies Pitch. We are Twitterless at the time, Xless, but we are on YouTube, same handle at Ladies Pitch. So make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Anything going on upcoming this week? Anything for the holidays you're planning? Anything going on?
No.
Anything with the booze? Got any booze? I don't know.
Why you gotta ask me those type of questions?
Because I mean, you know, this is what it is. If it's nothing, then it's nothing. We go on to the next question. If it's something, we talk about it and we laugh about it.
No, there's no boo currently.
All right. So I got something coming up. Not per se myself, but I was speaking with Dory about it earlier. So after 36 years of my mom being with my stepdad, they decided that they're going to tie the knot officially, right? And that made me very emotional. I was like, damn, yesterday I was just thinking about it, and I was like teary-eyed thinking to myself, like, my mom's really going to get married. You know, I'm going to be one of her witnesses. But, you know, most people are probably like, damn, your parents were married? They're Spanish. They're Hispanic. So, you know, in a Hispanic household, once you live together, you're considered
kind of married.
You're considered married, right? So, like,
marinovios,
right? So, once in the Hispanic community, once you live with your man and once you live with your woman, like, that's it. That's your wife. That's your husband. Like, you you have to live your life like you're a married woman, even though legally you're still single. But anywho, yeah, after 36 years of being with one another, they decided to get married. And my mom, for what I know, my mom was always the one that didn't want to get married. She wasn't the typical, woman that romanticized like marriage and Mr. Right, whatever, right? She just was like, she was content with how things were. They were together, they loved one another, they had built this life together, raised children. So she was happy with that. They were satisfied, the both of them, from what I know. But now, with the passing of my grandmother, I think for a lot of people, death puts things into perspective.
Yeah.
So for her and for him, of course, he was like, we're getting older. Both of them are in their 60s, and even though they're pretty, how we say in Spanish, tan fuerte, they're a little strong for their age. They don't look their age, and they, they're still working and all that stuff. But they're like, you never know. Life is short. Like, we're here one day, gone the next, and these 36 years will go down the drain because neither one of us will be entitled to anything.
Yeah.
So I think that, that was something that, I don't know, that's very...
I think it's common in our culture for that to happen. Like, once they get older, then they have that realization and they get married.
Right.
I think it might be more common than we think. But I think that that's great for your mom.
It is. I'm super happy for the both of them. I'm like, everybody was like, damn, about time. But it's like, if it wasn't for the legalities, I guess, of it,
right,
then they're happy. They're happy just the way they are, for as long as they've been together. So congrats to them. Air horns for them. My parents. I know they get on each other's nerves, and I think my mom gets more on my stepdad's nerves than anything.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm there at her house, and sometimes she does her little... My mom's a Capricorn, and anybody that has a Capricorn mom or a Capricorn dad, you might be entitled to compensation. So you pretty much know how that goes. But my mom is just very like, walks a straight line, and she expects everyone to walk that straight line with her. You know what I mean? So sometimes that can be, and she's very like OCD-ish and stuff. So that gets on my... Even though my stepdad is kind of like borderline OCD, she takes the cake. And there's certain things that she'll ask him to do, and then he starts doing it, and then she's like, no, let me do it now. So he's like, why are you asking me to do it if like you want to end up doing it? And then he just gives me that look like if he could smoke a cigarette right now, he would.
Oh, damn.
Like, yeah, but shout outs to them, man. I love my parents to death. Update on that after that event happens next week. Yeah, so let's get with the shits. You ready?
We're ready.
All right. One of the most interesting things, but I'm not surprised by it, something I came across, don't know where, somewhere on the internet, was a story on Lisa Marie Presley and Michael Jackson. So the late Lisa Marie Presley, if you guys don't know, is the daughter of Elvis Presley and ex-wife of the late Michael Jackson. So apparently she has a memoir coming out sometime this week. Oh, it actually already came out October 8th. So in the memoir, apparently she says that when she married Michael Jackson was a virgin. Are we surprised?
How old was he? It depends.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. She said when they were romantically involved, he told me he was still a virgin. He had kissed Tatum O'Neal, and he had a thing with Brooke Shields. And this is as far as, what she wrote in her book, which hadn't been physical apart from a kiss. He said Madonna tried to hook up once, but nothing happened.
What?
I was terrified because I didn't want to make the wrong move. So this was back in 1994 when Jackson was 35 and she was 25. They were 10 years apart, I'm sure. Yeah, so at 35, apparently Michael Jackson was still a virgin. I don't know. It's like I'm not surprised because he always gave me very, very, very like socially awkward and kind of like extremely shy vibes.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I would have trouble believing that.
That was Michael Jackson. He used to have, you ever seen like a Michael Jackson clip of like one of his concerts in the 90s, 80s and 90s. He would just like pop up on stage and just do the mannequin challenge for like 20 minutes and bitches were passing out in the front row.
Look at that.
It had to be like,
look at the power that you had.
Dragged out by freaking EMS. That's crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy.
So it's like, you're going to tell me this is a man that didn't have to do shit to get pussy.
Right.
And he wasn't fucking. I think Michael Jackson's giving me fuckboy vibes and he was using that as a line.
Maybe.
I'm a virgin. Be gentle with me. How would he speak? Is that how he would speak, Michael Jackson?
Probably.
Be gentle with me. It's like a Teletubby. Be gentle with me, Lisa.
Not the Teletubbies.
Lisa Marie Presley. How would you feel if you met a guy and he told you he was a virgin? He was really into him. He was into this dude. Like, this guy is like someone you've never, ever, ever met before. He was the one. But he dropped that bomb on you. Like,
That
as
he's
a little.
virgin? I don't care about that.
You wouldn't care?
No, it's a blank
That's a
canvas. I get to teach him everything I know. What's not to like? Girl,
I
it's
guess.
a blank slate. You can do what you want with it.
My thing is, like, he turned on Madonna. Madonna was such a freak-a-leak back in the
Right.
early 1994. That was peak Madonna. That was like Vogue Madonna. That was Like a Virgin. No, that was 94 was after Like a Virgin. But that was like definitely
I thought
peak.
that was like in the 80s.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
She
know.
could have sang that song to him. He would have hooked up with her. Like a Virgin. Hey! I like that song.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Madonna took Michael
Turning
Jackson's virginity.
Yo.
That would have been a hell of a headline.
How the fuck you turned on Madonna back then?
Because he was gay.
Nah, he was. You think? Oh, wait. Now we potted. Now we potted. Tell me more about this.
I
this
don't know
theory.
this. I'm just saying. I mean, it's a possibility.
That's not
Because,
the-
I mean, to make it to 35, okay, I don't know. I feel like, I guess it's possible, but I just, in 35 years, you couldn't get one person to fuck you?
Clearly, no. The problem
Or
was
like, you didn't want to?
You didn't want
Or like,
to.
what's happening? Why? Where was
maybe
your...
he was extremely picky. Maybe Michael Jackson was really picky.
He definitely does give off that word that I
Picky?
can't pronounce right now.
Picky. He was a Virgo. Could have been picky.
Yeah, I see that. I see him being picky.
At 35, you know the immense amount, like the amount of women Michael Jackson was surrounded by. He was surrounded by beautiful women all the time. Also, now that I think about it, that definitely gives off gay vibes too.
And they were homies.
Yeah, he was like that. He was always like with Diana Ross. Elizabeth Taylor was like his BFF. Oh shit. Yo, you ever seen the Michael Jackson video? This is like my all-time favorite Michael Jackson clip. I love how now that like the internet and memes are like a big thing, they get to really look back on like videos or like clips of these celebrities and notice how shady they were. So have you ever seen the video of Michael Jackson watching Liza Minnelli get married to the same guy again for like the second or third time?
Oh,
And
damn.
he's like in the background, but like you see him in between them, in between the bride and the groom. Again, Liza Minnelli got married, I don't know, a bunch of times. She's like the fucking J-Lo and Elizabeth Taylor of marriage. But I guess this was the second time she was marrying him again.
Mm-hmm.
So you see Michael Jackson in between them, and as they're giving, like they're telling each other their vows, he's just in the middle, like kind of like rolling his eyes. And when they're saying these romantic things to one another, he looks so over, like, bitch, I am not attending another wedding. Like,
Yeah, like this is it.
yeah.
You can't marry the same guy 3 times.
Like, honey, this is the last time you're getting a wedding present from me.
Like, separate. Don't get divorced.
Right.
Or stay divorced and don't get married again.
Elizabeth Taylor also did that with Richard Burton. She was married to him for a couple of years. They divorced, and then she married him again. I think they stayed together until she died, or he died first, one of the two.
Oh.
She's such a Pisces. Like, we're so delulu.
That's why she got married so many times.
Right. Like, we really are freaking delusional, yo. I should have said that. Like, what's one thing about our trait, about Pisces, that's so on point is our fucking delusion.
Oh, this is why I sent you that song. Remember, the other night?
You sent it to me last night.
Yeah.
I got to listen to it.
Heather Headley, In My Mind. That is like the anthem for delusional women.
Might post that song with, like, one of the clips,
Yeah.
podcast clips, because why, fam? I have this thing that, like, my close friends, the milestones that they reach in their lives, like, I'm only attending one. So I will attend one baby shower, one wedding, one gender reveal. Like, you popping out kids every 2-3 years, I'm sorry, I can't. I ain't got it. I ain't got it, sweet.
Like, you just get the first one and that's it.
I ain't got
like,
no
I'll
money,
support
B.
you for the second one, but I'm not going to all
Right,
your
like, don't
events.
start popping out these babies. Don't start getting married, divorced, getting married again, divorced, getting married, and popping out all these kids, and then you expect me. Because nowadays, how many damn things do they have for one kid?
Yeah, it's a lot now.
They have the gender reveal. They have, first of all, the we're expecting revelation. Oh, we're expecting. Oh, okay. That's one. Then you have the gender reveal, right? Then you have what's in between the gender reveal and the baby shower. Anything?
I don't know.
Baby
'cause I
shower
didn't do
comes
any
next.
of this.
Yo, the baby shower comes next. That's 3. And then I'm probably some celebration when you give birth, right? Push, gift, whatever. Oh, now they have the 6-month-old celebration thing.
Oh,
Like,
halfway to one.
Halfway to one. Listen, I'm not.
Why you
doing
keep
it.
inventing holidays, people?
They just making up shit at this point. I'm not going to all of that. And that's just for one child. Let's not talk about all the other milestones you celebrate in your life. Marriage, engagement, bachelorette party, fucking your dog's birthday. What else?
Not the dog's birthday.
The dog's birthday. The cat's birthday. I don't know, if you get divorced, then you have
the divorce
the
party.
divorce party. Oh, no, man. I
Happily
can't.
divorced.
I'm not doing it. I'm tired.
That's crazy. You just got married and divorced. You got married, had kids, and got divorced in the same sentence.
Yeah, well, it be like that for some people. It just doesn't work out for some people when they get married, realize it's not for you, and they get annulled real quick. All under 1 year. That's it.
That's terrible.
Rip it off like a Band-Aid.
Terrible.
Terrible, but true. But real facts. All right, so we don't believe the bullshit about Michael J. being a virgin.
I do not.
Kind of want to read the book now. Lisa Marie. I mean, I don't remember Lisa Marie really being that interesting. I just want to read the little portion where Michael Jackson. That's it. That's what really made her relevant outside of being Elvis Presley's daughter. What did she do? I mean, she didn't really do it. She wasn't on a reality
We just
show.
knew who she was.
We just knew who she
it.
was because of her daddy, yeah, and her mom. I think her mom is still alive. Lisa, what's her name? Oh, forgot her name. Lisa Marie Presley's mom. Priscilla.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Patricia.
Oh, Priscilla, Patricia, Patty,
Priscilla.
whatever. Phillips.
The peas.
All the peas. Yeah, that's the only reason. I don't think she really had anything going. I know she remarried. I think she had a kid. Not too sure if she had a kid or not, but
I don't know.
I don't know, Michael.
I don't know much about them.
Yeah, I don't know how much I want to buy that story, Michael, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Virgin at 35, that's insane.
Yeah, that is. It's a little crazy, but nowadays I feel like it's easier to hold on to your virginity. I don't know why, because the dating pool, I mean, I'll speak for our age range. I don't know how's it going for like 20-year-olds and which shit at that age, if I was 20 again, if I could relive my 20s, I would have stayed single all the way to like, I would have been trying to settle down about now.
I don't know.
Because now I'm maxed out at my age. I'm done. Like, you know
What
what
the
I'm
fuck?
saying? I'm
You
still
still got
young.
half a life to
That's
live.
that's what I'm saying. But if I would have waited to be serious with a man, you know what I'm saying, rather than start this shit off when I was 19,
I see what you
then
mean.
I would have a little bit more
Every-
tolerance in me. Now it's like my tolerance level is very, very, very low and just decreases with each passing day.
I don't know. I think the dating pool now is just very disappointing.
So I don't know. I would like to hear from some 20-year-olds, 21, 22. Ladies, let me know, how's the dating pool out there for you? Because if it's just as trash as it is for your 30s and 40s, it's not that hard to
I don't
hold
know.
on
I
to
feel
your
like
virginity.
they don't do relationships anymore. These early 20s kids.
That's
I
a
say
fact.
that because I have one.
Yeah.
They're not really the relationship type. At least that's what I've noticed from like her and her friends.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really like relationship people.
That's how my niece is.
It's a
She's
little
not
scary.
very relationshipy. She's
Mhm.
22. My sister's, don't kill me, sis, 28, 29. I think she just turned 28. She's in a relationship. She is like me. She's been in a relationship for most of her 20s.
Mm.
She did long term. She's such a sucker for love, like me. But I like her man though. I like her man now. It's cool.
Okay.
And my niece, I'm trying to like have my niece, trying to guide her to live the life I would have wanted at her age. Like, stay single,
She's
make
like,
money.
Let me live vicariously
Let me
through
live
you.
vicariously through you. And she's such a good girl. She got a good head on her shoulders. She's doing so far so good. Live your life, travel, make money. Fuck these niggas. You know, like that. That type of vibe. That's the type of vibe I should have been on. But here we are. All right. Yo, do you say your name on your voicemail?
Hell no.
Is your voicemail just like the default shit that comes
you
with?
have reached whatever the number.
You've reached. Boom, 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 boom. The number,
Yep.
whatever.
And that's it.
Were you ever the one back in the day to put like songs in your voicemail?
Yeah, I was.
Name one song you had in your voicemail.
Oh, probably something Daddy Yankee. Yep, probably something Daddy Yankee or Rakim and Kenway. I was obsessed with them.
Did you ever have specific songs set for when certain people call you?
I'm sure that I did. I can't remember specifically, but I'm sure that I did.
I remember having Nelly's Hot in Here at some point in my voicemail. So me, my cousin, my brother, and my best friend Angelica, we used to all have ciphers, right? So you know what a cipher is, you get together, a couple of blunts in the cipher. Like that 70s show. So we used to do that back in the day. And so for them, I used to have the ringtone, I get high.
Oh God.
So we knew. I knew it was one of them calling me like, all right, they want to smoke. Somebody wanted to smoke. So we used to decide like whose house we were going to go to. We all lived on the same block.
Oh,
Me
okay.
and my brother with my grandmother. So we used to decide like where we would go. So typically we could never smoke in my grandmother's house. So we would always go to like my cousin's house. So my friend used to have to come. She used to live up the block. So she used to have to come down the block and she had to go to his house because we couldn't smoke in her house either. But we could smoke like in her hallway, but that was a risk because the cops used to always come in through the roof to the building. And
That's crazy, yo. Them
yeah,
cops.
yeah. Yo, I got so many stories of how many times we almost got caught. And we used to run into her apartment, running from the cops and shit. Oh man, good times. So earlier this week, or a couple of days ago, whenever I sent it to Dory, or Dory sent it to me, not sure. We shared a article about some people getting kicked off a Spirit flight. Oh yeah.
Oh, the crop top girl?
Yeah, the crop top girl. So apparently this girl was kicked off a Spirit Airlines flight for wearing a crop top. And if you guys are wondering, yes, she is. All right. Yeah, she was kicked off. What you think?
When did they implement a dress code for flying? I want somebody to explain that to me. Cause like how? You know how people fly? People usually look like shit when they fly.
Yeah, you're
Most
supposed to
people
look your
fly
comfiest.
comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's Dominican moms that are like dressed from head to toe in heels and jewelry and their hair done and everything.
I never understood that. I never
Because they
want to
look good when they come off the plane. Some of them even get on the plane with anchoitas and then they take them out like in the bathroom once they land. They like put themselves together.
Yo, that's
just
so
to
true.
come out. And then when you come out the airport, it's like it's just open. So the people just stand there. It's just like a crowd here on the left and a crowd here on the right, and you're just coming down this like walkway.
Yo, that is so true. That is so true. Because I always remember when we used to, when I was a kid and we would take the trips to Puerto Rico with my grandmother, we always had to have like a fresh outfit to fly out in. And I never understood that. Like my grandma used to be fresh to death. Right. And by the time listen, I was a mess as a kid. I was a mess. Like, I don't know what was going on in my head, but like people will make me look like my parents or have me dress my hair nice and look like an actual kid. And I will end up looking like an orphan by the time I reach whatever destination I was getting to. Hair mess, something broken, ripped, or whatever. Anyway, we used to be fresh to death just to fly out to Puerto Rico. And I'm like, I never understood it. Now that you mention it, it's like, I don't do that shit. Now I'm going leggings and depending where I'm going, I'll have sandals,
comfortable as I can be.
Hells yeah. You want to be comfortable. Like, ain't nobody trying to be Mac you on a flight. But why are we shocked, though? It's Spirit Airlines. Like,
no, but even for them, this is a little, like, over the top. I mean, a crop top? Come on.
I don't know. Apparently,
she could have been freaking naked. She could have had some plunging neckline or whatever, dressed with a neckline like that. Would they have done that too? And she had a jacket and she put it on.
I know. I'm looking at her Instagram right now. All right, so I'm gonna read a little bit of it. So this is the lady's Instagram page, which apparently the one that got kicked out of the Spirit Airline flight. She says, "Hi friends, this is usually not the type of post I share on here, but wanted to share my story because I'm still in shock. Please help us by sharing this post since we already tried to contact Spirit Airlines and no answer until now. Good luck. We were harassed by a male flight attendant who told us to cover up because we were wearing crop tops. Everyone else, including flight staff, agreed, though, that there was nothing wrong with what we were wearing and that the crop tops are not against their dress code." What dress code? I've never flown Spirit, so I don't know if that's a thing for them to have a dress code. But he then continued to treat us poorly and give us no reasoning as to why he wanted to kick us off. Other passengers joined in and tried defending us, but ultimately a supervisor liked to us and told either we would leave the flight or she would bring the police. Damn. She would told us she would rebook our flight, and then once out of the plane, she said there are no flights and also refused a refund. I had to pay $1,000 to book a new flight with another airline.
Wow.
That is crazy. But I've heard that Spirit Airlines, their customer service is trash.
Yeah, I believe the customer service probably could be better. I've flown Spirit. I didn't have a negative experience with them. I didn't.
It's a hit and miss, I think, with them.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the person, too. I mean, it is what it is. You get from point A to point B.
I'm not a bougie.
But this whole dress code thing, like, I want to Google it because there's a dress code to fly.
I'm pretty sure that's okay. So I'm pretty sure it's common sense that there has to be some type of like appropriate attire to fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they're gonna allow you to have like your ass cheeks out. And remember, your families are flying, so I'm pretty sure there has to be some type of like decent, appropriate attire for you to fly in. But I mean, a crop top, and they were going to. She put here they were going from LAX, which is Los Angeles, to New Orleans. So you're going from one place to another. So a crop top is pretty appropriate. Like, I don't understand why.
There is a dress code.
Is there?
There is. It says most airlines have the same general policy. You're not allowed to wear anything deemed inappropriate or lewd. You cannot have an odor that creates a risk or annoyance to the passengers. Damn, you can't even stink on the flight?
What if showering is against your religion? Like,
that's wild. Oh, and you can't be barefoot.
I know. You know what? I'm just not gonna say anything because I was gonna say.
Who's gonna fly barefoot? I don't know.
No, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure there's a particular group of, not gonna mention who, that I'm pretty sure would fly barefoot and have some type of bodily odor. But
damn, I don't know.
I'm not gonna say. I get the barefoot thing. Let me tell you something. That is such a ick for me. I have seen the male community. Some of y'all are pretty like ill. On the Metro North, on the train, like during the summer, they have been barefoot and then they put their feet on the seats in front of them, bare. Oh. I don't know why that's such a ick. Like, I do not want to see your feet. I don't have an ick with feet, but there's just times where it's like, why would you put your bare feet on seats where other people sit at? Like, I don't know.
Some people do it with shoes. What's the difference?
That's
it's just as bad.
I don't know. Your bare feet, man. I feel like I'm like an old school grandma. Like, you could catch any disease to your feet, your bare feet or some shit. You could get sick. Some shit. That was the thing growing up. Remember, like, if you run around descalzo, you're gonna get sick. If you run around barefoot, you get sick. Whatever. But it didn't say specifically crop tops though. I don't get the whole. I don't deem like crop tops to be so inappropriate.
I don't know.
Like, how much do you love your job? I'm pretty sure, from what I've heard, and I knew someone that was a flight attendant for Delta. They don't get paid that well.
Yeah, I've heard that too. The flight attendants don't make that much money.
They don't make that much money. They really don't. And I'm pretty sure that has not changed from back then. When this was probably like 15 years ago. I knew a flight attendant for Delta. And she worked so much because she said that she didn't make good money.
That's crazy.
So, like, how much you have to love your job to have to bother someone? And then the other one is with a toddler. Like, to be like, listen, just let it go. Let it slide. Like, if it's not
let it go. Let it
go. Some people are just miserable and they having a miserable day and they just want to make
misery loves company. It's
someone
so true.
else miserable and they just want to make your life a living hell for just one day and inconvenience you in the smallest way. And it's like, some of those people, they need to get slapped.
I agree.
Not for condoning violence, but it's like, you're being a bitch right now. And it was a male attendant. Like, the worst thing you want to call a man is a bitch, but damn, you acting like a bitch right now.
Yeah, because how does that bother you?
Yeah.
How does her crop top bother you?
Yeah.
You think he was gay?
He was giving gay. You ever seen Soul Plane?
Yeah.
Gay flight. He looked
That's what
gay.
it was giving?
He wasn't like chunky like that, but it was giving kind of like, lips were looking extra glossy. In the Instagram video I saw. So.
Well,
I don't see another reason why you would just want to kick somebody off their flight. Like, it's nowadays to rebook a flight, it's a major inconvenience.
It really is.
Like, there's a possibility, like a very high possibility, you're not going to be able to fly out that same day. You don't even know why that person is even flying to their destination. It could be a death in the family. You don't know. They have to get to their destination. There's some sense of urgency to it. And you just ruin that person's day and experience with your airline. Like, it's terrible.
Yeah, I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
It sounds like it was really, really bad.
We got to do better.
And she didn't even do anything. That's insane.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know.
And then the shit is like,
I hope
if
she
you
gets
have
compensated. Yeah, I hope she sues them niggas.
But that's the best way. And I think I was telling you, right? The best way nowadays to get like these corporations get their attention is by actually doing something like this.
Right.
Taking video and posting it and adding them and making it go viral. That's the only way they respond to you.
That's insane.
And they probably don't even refund you or compensate you anything, like maybe half of what you paid. You know what I mean?
And it's so
or
unfair
whatever.
because they be hiking their prices crazy.
Yeah, it's too expensive nowadays. You know what it is? These pilots and these flight attendants, they're so overworked and they're just people really hate their jobs in America.
Yeah.
People really hate their I cannot find
There aren't many people out
there
there that
aren't
enjoy their
too
job.
many people that you can ask. I'm gonna give all you guys an assignment. Ask 5 people that you know randomly. Do they love their job? Do they love what they do? No. They do it because it's a means to an end. Because they have to survive. But they don't love no one. A very small percentage. Very, 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 very small percentage. I would say people actually love what they do.
Yeah, I love finding people that love what they do.
And because then they're super passionate about it.
Yeah.
You know what I
love
mean?
that.
Like they love their job. They do it because they love it, not because of like the pay. It's like with nurses. I love when I find nurses that actually
care
and love to do their job and do it because they love patients and they love to help people. Because that's very rare. It's doctors as well too.
I know some doctors have terrible bedside manner.
Terrible.
Like so bad.
Terrible. That HIPAA shit, that shit only applies. We're gonna give you a little insider. That only applies when the state is in the premises.
Yeah.
That's the only
Basically
time.
all policies, all rules and policies
only apply when the state is in town for that week. It's J. Cole. When J. Cole's around, oh my God, you gotta follow everything. Then after that, it's like, fuck it. Do what you want.
Yep. It really is.
Take
like
it
that.
from us. Yeah.
And then it's like weeks of preparation. Now you got to remember all the rules.
Yeah, they got to remember what to
You
do.
got to
during a
learn them
fire.
again.
You
Just in
gotta-
case they stop you and ask you a
Yeah.
question, you got to learn everything all
Then
over
they get
again.
ma- then
Just
they
for
wanna
that
get
1 week.
Right. Then they
And
want to
then they
get
leave.
mad at you if you don't remember. Like, oh, what are you supposed to do with the fire extinguisher? What are what are the initials?
Oh, pass.
The abbreviations. PASS. What is it? Press, aim, squeeze,
And sweep.
sweep. Whatever. That's what you're supposed to do. It's like, yo, it's a pop quiz. They come every what? 2 years, 3 years?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. They come. So you got to remember this. They get mad at you like when you don't remember. It's like, dog, they haven't been here in a couple of years. Like, I don't fucking remember. The life of healthcare workers. I gotta love it.
It's great.
Yeah.
We love it. We totally love it.
That was definitely sarcasm. We are not that small percentage that we love our jobs. Yeah.
I love parts of the job. Like
I think
I like people. I like the people. I like helping people. I like that part of the job.
I like helping people too. I like that part of the job as well. Yeah. I think it also depends the people you work with. They make the working experience a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Management always helps as well.
Yeah.
When you have good team, good management.
That's hard to come by.
What?
There is a shortage of good managers.
But when you have good management will create loyal employees.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of the bullshit of the workload of any of that. Because, you feel, even if the pay is not as good as it should be, right? But if you have great management that appreciates you and appreciates their work and they see the work and your work ethic and they appreciate you as an employee, then you become a loyal employee. You become loyal to the company. But when you have crappy management and just, hey, here's a pizza party, great work. Like,
That's funny.
no raise, you know what I mean? Like,
At my new job, we get breakfast on pay Fridays.
that's dope.
They pay for like our breakfast, like anything, whatever you want. So everybody always takes advantage. They grab like 2 drinks, they get snacks, they get a meal. Some of them don't do breakfast. They'll
As
just
you
do
should.
lunch and just grab a whole bunch of shit, chips, drinks, whatever.
As you should.
I'm like, dang. And it's pretty good too. The food is pretty good.
Tell me, why is Nelly re-releasing the apple bottom jeans?
Oh yeah.
Did you
I
see
heard
that?
about that.
Do they come with the boots with the fur?
It's like automatically you say apple bottoms, and that's just the
Boots
one
with
thing
the
that comes.
fur.
Exactly. It's
We
the
can't
one
be
thing
friends
that
if you
comes
don't
to
know
mind.
what follows.
Right.
Apple bottom jeans.
Right.
We can't be friends. You're too young for me, bro.
But I don't know. I mean, let's see. I guess we just have to wait and see what is going to be released. Who knows? Maybe it's nice stuff.
Did you ever own
Apple bottom pants?
yeah, apple bottom
Fake ones.
jeans? Mansana jeans? I didn't have a pair of apple bottom jeans. See, there were a lot of, because I was so like bottom heavy as a teenager. I've always had like, you know, big hips, big butt or whatever. There was only specific like brand of jeans that I was able to buy, you know? So I had to have like Old Navy jeans. I think I was so hyped when I found a pair of like Anichi jeans that fit me. And was it Parasucos? I think it was Parasuco jeans and Anichi jeans. Those are the only two of like that brand that I really had, because like those jeans really wouldn't fit me. I had the problem where like jeans would fit my butt, but like not my waist. They'll be big on the waist, and like, yeah, that dumb shit that us women go through.
Right.
But
It's never, and that's a style now.
is it coming in plus size, Nelly? I might
Right.
support you this time around if you get it. You make a little plus size sizes.
Selection.
Right. I might support you. Put them on Amazon. Amazon's my shit.
Amazon.
Or Temu, preferably. Them Chinese people gonna find a way to make apple bottom jeans like real soon. I'm so tired. You know, Temu, they are the ultimate fucking gaslighters. Like,
oh my god,
they be making it
the
seem,
scams.
yo, I
The way they
fucking
get you.
hate to love y'all, because y'all be making it seem like I have a coupon or pick 2 free gifts. I be in Temu. First of all, you don't let me pick whatever I want. It's whatever you select for me that I can
Right.
pick. And then I be going through the whole process of picking the 2. And then it goes, oh, you get them free after you spend $45. Like,
Yeah.
sir, I came here for the 2 free gifts, not to spend $45.
Right, exactly.
But the 2 free gifts
and then even
actually
after you
will
spend,
amount to $45.
but even after you, well, no, because if you only get those 2 things,
Right.
so then you might as well just spend the $45 and get the 2 free gifts.
Scam likely. Sounds like a scam likely to me.
I think that's so crazy. Because then even afterwards, it's like they only let you pick 1 free gift, and then they tell you to come back the next day for the other free gift.
That's not how, I don't know about you, but shit don't work like that for me. When I want something, I got to get it then. Because the next day, I don't have it in me to want to buy anything. Like, you ever have a day where you really want to shop and buy shit?
Yeah.
And then the next day is like, you don't want to spend a penny.
Yeah. All the time.
Yeah. So you be like, oh, damn, yesterday I spent $40 on this shit. Let me chill today for the next 2 or 3 days. Let me try not to spend any money. Bet. All right. There comes Temu. Just when you don't want to spend any money. Oh, here's a coupon just for you.
I
Lies.
know. And-
Because if I ask Dory, she got the same text. Just for you. Free gift or 100% off coupon.
Yeah.
They
the
get me with
100%.
that.
Yeah, I know. They get me too. They just got me this week. Me.
I'm talking shit as I have a pending Temu order.
Yeah,
coming
absolutely.
in the next few days.
Yeah, tell me why I got a fucking leaf blower.
What?
I got a leaf blower from
Yo,
Temu.
is the leaf blower a leaf blower or is a person that comes to? Because I'm waiting for Temu to have that shit. Actual people on there. Because what don't they have? Nothing pisses me off more than when I purchase something on Amazon And then I see it on Temu for like $10 less.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, do I want my shit in 2 days? Or do I want my shit in a week and a half? 2 days. But then Temu got it $10 less than what I just paid for it on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Yeah. I
Leaf
stopped
blower.
going to Amazon for certain things. I just go to Temu. I just do a search there first.
Yo, my mom
before
is
I
hooked
shop
on
from any.
Temu.
Listen, so
She's
am I.
hooked on Temu and TikTok Shop.
Oh, I've heard about TikTok Shop. I only got one thing from there.
Yo, my mom every time. First of all, my mom is addicted to TikTok. Period. My mom don't do Facebook. She's like Jadakiss. I don't do Facebook. I don't do Instagram. But she sure as hell does TikTok. She mad anonymous. She don't post shit. She's just there for the
She's
videos.
a lurker.
My mom's a lurker. Yeah. She got a Finster, a TikTok Finster account. I had to block that shit though. Anyway, I love you, mom. I saw when she popped up on my thing. I was like, oh, block. Can't let you see my ladies' pitch clips. Yeah. She saw it one time. She was like, oh, I love your podcast. No, you don't. Yeah, she's always like, when I'm at her house, she's always like, oh, look what I found on TikTok. Guess where I got this? And then she'll show me like this pretty blouse or whatever. Guess where I got it? I'm like, Ma, the only 2 places you shop, Temu or TikTok. She's like, oh, Temu. I got it at Temu. Like, she buys everything, shoes, all types of shit on Temu.
I just ordered some shoes.
And it's mad cute. Like, she really puts it together really well. Like, it's really, really cute.
They do have really cute
Yeah,
stuff.
it be mad cute. I'm not gonna front, but
I
this
need
leaf blower.
Temu.
We need a review of this leaf blower.
You got it.
Cause now I'm like, wait.
Yeah, it was $40.
Cause we all look at that. I'm telling you, that's a little midget that's gonna come to her front door. I know
And blow.
Speak no English. He's just gonna have a little shirt with a leaf on it, and we gonna know.
It's the leaf and the wind.
The leaf and a little wind emoji, like I'm here for the leaves. That's all he's gonna know how to say, and he's just gonna be there like blowing on freaking leaves. Oh my God, we went way off. What did we start off with? We just went off on a tangent talking about freaking Temu. If you are addicted to Temu,
so are we.
Let us know how Temu has affected your life and your pockets. Let us know.
For real.
Oh, apple bottom jeans. Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna end up on Temu real soon.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
With being the cheapest material ever. That shit's gonna be good for one wear.
Yeah.
The apple's gonna start fading.
Like, don't wash them. Wear them a couple times and then that's it. They're gonna disintegrate now.
Is it a green apple? Is it a red apple or green apple? The apple bottom jeans red apple?
I don't know.
It
had a color?
I think it was always like a red apple. I don't know.
No, I think it was just like the outline of an apple, and I think it was like silver or something.
Silver?
Yeah, like a neutral color. I don't think it was red or green or anything because it wasn't like an actual apple.
Yo, Nelly's bringing everything back. He brought Ashanti back.
No.
Apple bottom jeans. What's next? The Band-Aid under the eye? Saint Lunatics. They suing his ass, I heard. Some of the members. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
His group. I don't know if it's true, but allegedly they want some of the monies from some of the songs.
It's always money.
Yeah. Oh, God, I'm telling you. Nothing ruins friendships like money.
Yeah.
It's true. Don't owe me $20. Come after you like a loan shark. And then it's gonna go up like interest. Like you owe me them $30, but you lent me $20. It's $30 now. Pay me the $30.
Damn, girl.
I'll be mad passive aggressive and send up cash out requests without you even telling me you got it. Hey, listen, times are hard, yo. Shit. Lunch ain't even $20 no more. Just close to $30.
Yeah, that's crazy. That
With DoorDash fees and Uber fee.
Yeah, all the fees.
Mm-hmm. And they be adding the tip in before they even make the no, they be wanting the tip for you to pick up your food.
Yeah.
Why? I'm picking it up.
I know. I hate when they do that because it's like, why am I tipping you? Like, you're just making my food. Like,
I don't mind tipping, when they have the little.
Because I don't know. I guess if you sit at a restaurant, you don't pay the people that make the food. Like, you don't tip them. You tip your waitress.
Does the tip go does some
to everybody
part of go to?
I don't know if it does.
I don't think so. I heard the tips they split it between the waitresses, and this is talking about just like a regular diner. I don't know how the higher scale restaurants do.
I don't know,
because I know some places that after $100 or the bill is over $100 or something, it's automatically like a 15%.
It's
surcharge
18.
fee or something. 18.
Because they try to boost it. Generally, you're supposed to tip 15% of your bill, but they hike it because they feel like they can. It's like when you go clubbing and you get bottle service.
Scam likely. That is the biggest scam known to man. The bottle service at the club. Yo, and I ain't gonna lie, I fell for that scam.
Yeah.
Plenty of times I paid I remember the Bronxy spots used to be like, oh, 2 bottles, like 2 bottles for $200 or something like that, or $100 bottle before 11 o'clock, some shit like that.
Yeah.
I used to fall for that shit and spend $100 on a bottle of Ciroc or Grey Goose. Like, that shit don't even cost that much at the liquor store.
No, you would have been paying like $30. And then there's that gratuity.
Facts.
That automatic gratuity. Plus whatever you tip them on top of that.
Yo, my ex used to try to get
scam.
He used to, God, he was such a fraud. He used to try to be like, be big baller, shot caller at the club and shit, and be trying to spend mad, tip these bottle girls mad money and shit. Like, sit down, Diddy. What are you doing? Like, why are you tipping them so damn much? He was one of those that would get drunk and just start spending hella money for no reason.
No. My husband used to tip well because he felt like he was always about making connections. He always felt like it was about who you know. And he was a city boy. He grew up in the city, whatever. So he would always tip like the waitresses, the bouncers, and like the people, whoever takes care of you. Like, he would tip them well. And then they would take care of him whenever he would return.
That is a fact, though.
Because they knew that he was there and he was going to spend money and he was going to tip well.
That is a fact. They do. They remember. People remember faces.
And then you get free shit.
They remember faces. That's a very old school mob way of being, I guess. In the movie Casino, Sharon Stone, she used to do that in Vegas. She'll tip everybody. Like the guys that come and get the car, the doorman, the concierge, like everybody, she tipped them. But they will hook her up by hooking her up or connecting her with the big ballers that were coming to the casino.
So they could spend money
spend money on her, and then,
she would split the profit.
So that's smart. That's a hustler's mentality too. Because at the end of the day, she was coming off big. She was going home with big money by the end of the weekend.
Look at that.
Don't ever say ladies' pitch ain't teach you nothing.
We try.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for the holidays as usual. I mean, my pockets ain't excited for it, but
I'm excited for Thanksgiving.
I'm excited for
Thanksgiving is going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be at my house, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited for the holidays. They're going to be a bit dreary because this is the first holidays that we're having without my grandmother. And my grandfather passed away a week before Thanksgiving. So this is his 20 years ago. So this is his 20th year death anniversary. This Thanksgiving. So it's going to be a bit, somber. But we're going to make the best of it. We're having a family trip. My cousin's getting married in Texas next month. So everyone's going down to Texas.
You have like a big, like a lot of family events
right?
coming. Yeah.
You
Like
know
a lot of
what?
exciting things are happening for your family.
That has been, I want to say, for the most part, when I was growing up, we did have a lot of events, but they were a lot more toxic than now. Now it's like we have innocent, actual family fun. Back then, it was like the night was interrupted by somebody fighting or something.
Oh, God.
So now, no. Or jokes aside, no, I really am happy about that. Like I want to say that it's been like that for the past couple of years. You know, because my grandmother was sick, and my grandmother always stressed the importance of family staying together, even though she was like the matriarchy of the family. She wanted that connection, and she wanted us to still stay together after her passing. So we always, you know, since she passed a couple of months ago, we've always been like there for one another. Like everyone's in a family group chat. We all check up on each other. We all update each other what's going on. Legit, there was some. There are days where the group chat is kind of quiet, but there are days when that group chat is popping. When I go back in, it's like 100 and something messages. But it's like if one of them is having a bad day because they saw something that reminded them of my grandmother or something, like we share it, we take a picture of it, like, and we support one another, like, you know.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
That's a really good thing.
Mm-hmm. It is. So I'm happy for the most part. How not reunited, but how united we've been after her passing, and how we really, really have been there for one another. And it's still a grieving process for all of us. I think that just death in general, it's a process. It's a very like highs and lows. Always.
That's kind of like how it is for.
Yeah. And this is the like this is like the biggest death that I've ever, aside from my grandfather. I took it pretty hard, but I think my grandmother's has been like the hardest I've ever experienced of anyone in my family. So I definitely have those highs and lows where it's like, oh, you think you're good, right? And then it'll just be anything. And I'll be like, oh, damn, I can't call her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's those
that
moments where like, oh,
yeah,
damn, I haven't spoken to her. I got to call her. And then I'm like, I can't call her, you know? So, and we all have those moments. Like my uncle has moments where he would call her every day on his lunch break. He would go to like the break room and he would call her every single day at the same time every day. So he's like, now when I go to that break room, like, I have no one to call. You know? So, yeah. It's one of those things. But I'm looking forward to my cousin's wedding next month down in Texas. We're all gonna be united. She's having a very big wedding, 100+ people, and we're looking forward to the food, the dancing, the drinking, of course, and just having we're gonna have a big family barbecue. I think like 2 days after the wedding at my aunt's house, and we're looking forward to having a blast down there and living it up.
I'm excited for you. It sounds fun.
Yeah, man. We'll see. We'll definitely have some stories because when my family gets together, woo, Lord. Hi, Dory, anything else? Anything else you want to anything else on your mind?
Yeah, so I'm like hooked on the show 911 right now. I started this morning. And spoiler alert. But this episode with the bees, this season
PTSD?
premiere of the episodes with the bees got me so like, I couldn't believe it. It got so far-fetched, that I'm trying to comprehend, like, is this really what would happen? Like,
Killer bees on the loose. Planes being landed by cops. Like, hello, what is going on?
Yeah, it reaches a point that it gets ridiculous.
It gets ridiculous. Shows lose
It starts off
me.
so good. It started off so good, and then it just got so crazy. And yeah, and it's good because it's like exciting, but at the same time, it's like it's just not like there's nothing real about it. It's just crazy.
Yeah, shows lose me when they get that ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? All this extra shit. You guys are paramedics and firefighters.
Why are they like?
Why are you
In
fighting
a
Wu-Tang
helicopter
Clan? Like,
rescuing somebody from the middle of the ocean. Why? Why?
why are you fighting Wu-Tang Clan in the 13 chambers?
Like,
What's going on? They lost me. I used to love that show. I got into it. I think I got a few seasons in. What I can remember, the last thing I saw or that I remember was probably when like Jennifer Love just got into the show. She had just
she been from the beginning? I thought she had been from the beginning.
When she started dating the Chinese guy. That was like season 2, season 3, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's too far ago for me.
Oh, okay. This bitch is like on season 8. Yeah, it's just too much for me. And I just wanna put this out there for all my Unsolved Mysteries fans. I'm highly disappointed in season 5. I need Unsolved Mysteries to dig in Robert Stack's grave and take his brain and pick his brain and get some good cases for me. Because out of all the unsolved crimes, you guys gave bullshit ass paranormal episodes this season. Why? I don't give a fuck about Roswell and the aliens that happened. We all know they were aliens. Why are you giving the same story again? Last season, they gave Jack the Ripper. Why? I don't give a shit about Jack the Ripper. That shit was centuries ago. Like, my man's is dead. It's unsolved mystery that's going to stay an unsolved mystery. You're never going to solve that. I want to see more cold cases. Like, yeah, bring that back. Bring that back. I don't care about the paranormal shit. Unless it's some real good paranormal. They got some shit now with the mutilation of cows. Like, kind of chupacabra-ish.
Oh, my God. I read a book like that. It's called Treasure State by C.J. Box, and it's just like that. So they start finding these mutilated cows, and I think it started with like a bear. First it was like a bear or something, but then 2 people died, and it was like they were trying to solve the mystery and trying to figure out like what it was.
Well, we could watch it together and see if it's something like the book, but they lost me on the mutilated cows. Like, I don't know. I don't care. I don't know what they're trying to say. I think they're trying to say it's someone specifically doing it, or if it's an inside job, some CIA shit. I don't know, but yeah. I'm looking forward to Black Mirror returning.
Oh, me too.
It's gonna be a good cast. I saw Issa Rae in there. I saw a couple of good people this season.
When does it come out?
Sometime in 2025. I think January. Probably January, February.
They should drop it for Christmas.
I love me some Black Mirror. What else? What else is supposed to be returning?
I'm waiting for you.
I thought that was the final season.
There's one more.
There's one more.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for you.
You're waiting for me?
I'm waiting for you, baby.
Yeah, Joe is still on his creeper ways.
Oh,
I think that's it. I don't think I'm like anything. I'm not waiting for anything else.
Did you
finish Diddy
season
trial.
4?
Diddy's trial is set for May 2025.
Oh. Damn.
Did I finish season 5 of You?
Season 4.
Oh, season 4. I think I have like 2 or 3 episodes left.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll have to rewatch it again before
Season
the new
5.
season drops. Yeah. Because I'll forget what the hell the last season was about. Waiting a year and some change for these shows, man.
I know.
Euphoria is supposed to come back too. So like, just give it up. I don't care about Euphoria at this point.
It's been so long.
Yeah. And then the guy that I like is dead. Like, nah, I don't want to.
No, I know.
It's no point. That was like when Vin Diesel died. Fast 5, they needed to wrap it up after that. Fast and Furious, yeah. Once he died, the whole franchise.
You trying to kill Vin Diesel?
Oh, Paul Walker, my bad. Once Paul Walker died, that should have been the death of Fast and Furious of the franchise. Yeah.
I heard they got ridiculous too. There was like an outer space one or something.
Yeah, nah. I stopped at Fast 5. Can't tell you. Then they came out with like other ones, Paul Hobbs and with The Rock and I don't know. I didn't see any of those. Sorry.
I saw that one, Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw. Yeah.
I saw that one. That one, it was okay. It was good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I like those action movies.
I saw some. There's a YouTuber that I like, Patrick CC, and every Monday he drops like these videos. He's very well informed. Like his videos are very, very well like researched. So he did like a whole doc of like Vin Diesel versus The Rock. I guess they had like some type of like ego clash or something.
Oh man.
So he was saying that like he doesn't accuse anyone of being anything, but he puts the facts of what he does know, what he has researched out there, and lets you determine, the viewer, you know, whatever it is. So he was saying like how The Rock is a little bit of a fucking liar.
What?
Yeah. So he was like apparently like, you know, he talks about Vin Diesel and The Rock. And like when they started filming together in the Fast and the Furious franchise or whatever, which I think was like Fast 4 or 5. That's when The Rock came on. But anyway, so he talks about a little bit of like The Rock's character and says like back in like, I think it was like 2018 or something, he posted like a video for content saying that he was eating Five Guys for the first time. And then 2 years later, he posted another video saying, oh, hey guys, I'm trying Five Guys for the first time.
Oh.
And then like a couple of years later, again, I had Five Guys for the first time.
How many first times you got? Like, what?
Yeah, because they were like, oh, The Rock has like this wholesome personality, you know, reputation, guy being stand-up dude. It's like, oh, he might be a little bit of a liar.
Damn.
Typical man. Gotcha.
So disappointing. I had high hopes for you.
Yeah. I love that YouTube channel, though. If you guys ever want to check it out, Patrick CC. He has really good videos. All right, guys. So I guess that's it for this episode of the Ladies Pitch podcast. Remember, you can like, subscribe, share, review the podcast on all streaming platforms. You can find Ladies Pitch on Instagram at Ladies Pitch. I think we should try ASMR.
No,
No mouth chewing, though. I know you don't like the mouth chewing.
I don't even like what you were just doing right now.
She hates my ASMR
I hate
shit.
ASMR stuff. I hate it.
Fine. You can find Ladies Pitch at Ladies Pitch on Instagram. And on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Same handle at Ladies Pitch. This is your favorite mommy, Haydee Baby, as usual.
And this is your girl, Dory, signing off.
See you guys in the next one. Peace.